In this flat in Eccles, 55-year-old John is causing neighbours distress with his blast from music's past.
Shy Lights, Stylistics, Gilbert Sullivan, he was a great inspiration for me. Even classical sometimes, I think I've got classical as well.
The complaints about noise, do you think that maybe your music is too loud sometimes?
Maybe sometimes a little bit louder, you know, not overbearing or that is more or less, it has, but you know, in the sounds, yes it has.
Living directly below John are Jess and her 18-month-old daughter Elizabeth.
The music's normally right above this room. She does get frightened when it's loud music. That's when she wakes up and she's really upset, and obviously it takes a while to calm her down. Neighbours actually have commented and said, like, if they'd have said, oh, a 20-year-old was living in there, they'd expect me to be the one that's like, oh, music blaring, everyone coming through my front door, dead noisy. But obviously it's not, I'm really quiet.
Jess moved in 6 months ago.
When I first moved in, the neighbour upstairs, John, he used to come in for a coffee and stuff like that, tried to introduce himself as like this person to go to for help, that he knew a lot about the area and seemed really nice. Bought Elizabeth a nice toy when she first moved in and stuff like that. A bit wary of him anyway, because of the way he is. He's very eccentric, very in your face. And then since then it's just been music every weekend, on a Sunday when he goes out. He goes to church, comes back, and he just plays his music till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But if it's a week, during a weekday, he will just play it no matter what, whether it's Smooth FM or anything really. It's so loud. And the reason I decided that I am going to complain now and that I am actually going to get something done is I can't live with Elizabeth being up every night, 3 or 4 times a night. She needs a sleep.
John has been called into the office and he's dressed up for the occasion. 27-year-old Kat Towell has been looking after John's block for 2 years. It's not the first time he's caused problems for his neighbours.
In 2005, a complaint related to intimidating behaviour. In 2006, a complaint about loud music, and in 2007, a secondary complaint about loud music. All of these cases have been different complainants, so it's not been the same complainant throughout. But none of the complainants have continued with the case. Since 2007, there hasn't been any complaints that are on our system until obviously we've dealt with Jess being a new tenant that's moved in there. John is a very eccentric character, he is very flamboyant and he is very well known on the estate. He comes into our office wearing crowns, pirate hats, lots of different styles of clothing that he chooses to wear. I think what I have to be aware of is he's making somebody feel particularly uncomfortable in their property, and regardless of who he is or how he dresses or how extreme he is, that's the issue that I need to deal with.
Kat works closely with the police community support team that patrol her estates. John is well known to them, so she's asked one of their officers to attend the interview.
John Aldred. Ask you to take a seat for me. Thanks, John. We are receiving complaints about noise from your property. The complaints are to do with music coming from your property and also with relation to your visitors.
As regards to music, I do have it on basically all night. I think the girl underneath, that is one of the complaints. Now and again, you know, a good one comes on, you can put it up a bit like, you know, but I wouldn't say it was excessively loud. So I think the only way to resolve it is I'll wear my cordless headphones and walk around.
If that's something that you are happy to do, do you see as a measure to prevent further complaints?
You know,
Another allegation is that visitors were up and down the communal areas, slamming doors, and this went on all night to your address. I can only put the allegations to you.
Fair enough, yeah, but
right.
You know,
so we'll continue to...
I strongly deny the allegations up to this point.
Okay, that will be noted that you are denying the allegation.
Yes, maybe they are banging now and again, moving stuff, but not at unsociable hours.
What we're saying to you is that you need to be mindful that you are living in a communal block.
Yeah, I understand that, Kath, but you know, it's... Why are you making a beeline for me? Why am I being stigmatised with these people?
Because I've had several complaints that all come back to your address. Okay.
Some weirdos about.